Hi, welcome to Coding Bible channel. In this video, I will show you how to create a new Angular project and also how to run it and how to save it in GitHub. Okay, so let's start. First, you will need to go to the folder you want to save your project into. Okay, for me, I will save it here. Then you can click here, write CMD to open the CMD in the folder you will save your project in. Okay, wait. Now we will use Angular CLI, of course, because we installed it. So we will write ng new, then the name of the project. Our project is just a library for borrowing box. Okay, so it will have a small tasks, simple tasks for beginner level. Okay. But this command is not creating a project. It creates a workspace with one default project. So in many Angular courses, they say that this command just create a project. Yes, it creates a project, but actually it creates workspace with one project. But don't worry, I will explain what is workspace in the next video. Okay, but for now, let's start creating our project. Okay, so let's start with the first question. The first question says that what type of styling you want to use in your project. For me, okay, I would like to use SCSS. Why? Because I can write it CSS or SCSS. So I will use this one. Then the next question is, do you want to enable server-side rendering or SSR and static site generation? Okay. SSR is just a package that we're using to make your website search engine friendly. So we don't need it now for the beginner level. So of course I will explain anything about SSR in the advanced project, but for now we don't need it. Okay. So write in. Now what actually happens? Angular creates a folder with the name of your project, okay, and he creates these files, okay, and now he executing a command using npm, which is npm install. But why he do this? Because he creates this file which is called package.json. This file contains the name of the packages your project depends on, okay, and also their versions. Now he finished successfully, so we need to open it. So just click here and write cmd again and code dot to open your files in VS Code, okay, and that's it. And as you can see here in package.json, you can find the name of Angular packages, each name with its version. Okay, and also you can see that Angular CLI is present here. This means that this project contains his own copy of Angular. Now it's time to run our project. So we open terminal and write here ng serve, this command that run our application, and you can just write ngs or serve. Okay, and let's open it. Don't worry, this error is very common when you install your Angular for the first time, and even when you update your Angular CLI, and it's okay, don't worry. All you have to need that just go to this path. Okay, no, we don't need this. We need to open here, okay, and then just delete it. That's it. This is the solution. Now we will do the command again after removing this file, okay, and as you can see it working now. Angular gives us this URL to open our application, but if you need that the applications, or when you write ng serve that it opens immediately, you can use dash open or -o for short, okay, and it will run and open the browser automatically. Okay, and now it's time to save it on GitHub. So let's go to GitHub and click here on new and write the name of the repo you want. Okay, for me, I will make it English. Okay, or I will add in for English. Okay, and you can make it public or private, and then create repository. Okay, now we need to stop the application. Then we will do these steps. Okay, but we will not do this step because Angular actually did it for us. For example, if you can see here in our project that there is a folder for Git, and this folder means that Angular do Git init for us. Okay, but what we need is to use the git add, but we will not git add the readme.md. We will add we will write git add dot. Okay, now we will write git commit. Okay, and, -m for message, and then we will write, for example, a message for first comment. Try to make your message clear because maybe we need to return to previous commits, so make it clear. Okay, now we will do the next step, which is making the branch, which is main. Okay, and then add origin remote. Okay, and then we will push to our repo. Okay, and that's it. Now the project is uploaded in GitHub. Okay, so this is the end of the video, and if you are facing any problem during project creation or running, or even if you are using GitHub, just tell us in comments, or you can join our page or our Facebook page, and we will fix it to you. Thank you for watching.